I'm curious, Laura, about I'm thinking about any population who may be returning to work or getting a job for the first time, and even it could be a complex job and it could be a simple job. I'm just going to take working at a restaurant or something like that, where your employer, you know, you may not be, or the person may not realize how long something should take. And so to use something like Cue My List, even in that kind of an environment where the employer says, okay, if cleaning the restroom is one of your responsibilities, that shouldn't take you more than 15 minutes. And so that gets populated, and then at least you can again develop self-awareness over time how long it actually takes you, and that can actually be very beneficial not only for the employee but also for the employer in terms of being realistic and understanding that this person may take a little bit longer but they do a great job, right? Versus okay, they're in and out but the bathroom's not clean or whatever. So I think there's an interesting vocational side to this idea as well.
Yes, I absolutely agree, very much so. And so that could, I think, for both the employee and the employer, so you can make decisions based on that.
Yeah.
If the employee needs a certain amount of time to do a task and that time frame doesn't work for the employer, then what else can that employee do? Maybe they can do something else. Or like you said, like cleaning the bathroom should take 15 minutes. And maybe that's not what that employee can do. So maybe that employee cleans the bathroom after closing. So then they get to do it, but it's not in the hustle and bustle of during the customer day. But they're still doing that job, but it's just structured a little differently. So then the employer still gets what they need completed and thoroughly and to their standard, but you can plan that way. And then I think, we talk about being strength-based. This could actually help illuminate and really point out, well, as the employee, these are things that I do really well, and I need certain amounts of time to do those. And if the employer says, well, I need some of those things to go faster, so I'm actually going to give some of those tasks to somebody else, but you are going to do these things because you're good at those and they fit into our business day and the scope of what we do during the day. So I love that. It would be about matching the job to what the person can do to what the employer needs, and then everyone's aware.
Yeah.
So I love that in terms of a planning kind of supportive workplace. Or even if you had someone who was benefiting from, say, job coaching or those kinds of things, those would be the things you could plan and scaffold over time to help people who are underemployed participate more in gainful employment.
Yeah. And really feel good about themselves. Yeah. I love the idea that not only in that particular example that you gave, not only is the employee gaining insights about themselves and like that building strength kind of a thing, but so is the employer. I mean, the employer is actually gaining insights into how to make their business perhaps more open. And it's a really, really interesting example.
Yeah.